Here is an Aerospeed box fan. This is model BX100, and I got this for real cheap, mostly just for purposes of curiosity, because I wanted to see how it compares to the Lasco model 3733. This particular fan and the 3733 are probably the cheapest box fans you can buy. And I know for a while these were nearly identical to the Lakewood box fans, the last ones produced, fourth generation ones if you will. But this one I'm noticing has quite a few differences. So first off, the motor is not the Lakewood looking motor. Looks more like a Lasco motor to me. It appears to be one of the pole shaped motors, and you may have to wait to see it until I get to the initial checkout video, because this is not cooperating. But the point is, it doesn't look like the Lakewood motor did. It is not a braced blade, it's just the regular blades. The center of the blades is not the Lakewood design, it's something else that I've never seen before. And it also has that wavy grill. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is, if it's just a design thing or they're going to make some ridiculous aerodynamics claims about it. I will never understand why the guards become so thick around the motor. As far as I'm concerned, this just blocks so much airflow around the motor and causes it to run hotter than it needs to, and ultimately prematurely fail. I also have to wonder if this ring that you can see on the back guard here was intended to make this look like a brace bladed fan. It does have a fused plug, so it's probably of recent make. The fused plug is replaceable, or well, the fuse is replaceable anyways. Interestingly enough, the fuse appears to be some weird design that doesn't allow you to see if it's broken or not, but it can be changed relatively easily, so that's fine. The model and other information on here. Okay, a cotton swab just fell out of the fan. It is model BX100, rated for 0.57 amps. The date code is absolutely MIA, and so we don't know when it was made. Conforms to UL standard, which is a little bit surprising to see it actually carries the UL approval. It's made by Camair apparently, and it has a patent. So I'm guessing for whatever reason they had to alter the design a little bit because the Lakewood patent perhaps never went through. Because I believe for the entire manufacture of the Lakewood brace blade box fan, there was always a patent pending, and not necessarily a registered patented design. I don't know. I've never followed it all that closely because they're too cheap to really be that concerned about. But so I'm not certain, but that's my speculation for the moment. The plug now that I'm looking at is kind of messed up, so let's see if we can straighten that out a little bit so we can plug it in and test it. Okay, that should be good. It's missing the feet, so it's probably going to fall over. Looks like the Lasco feet may fit in there. Probably have a set of those lying around somewhere. It does have a handle and a switch on the top. 3-speed. The handle actually seems relatively sturdy. And to be honest, the whole fan is relatively sturdy actually. It is broken there, so at some point it probably fell or whatever. The finish is pretty decent. It's like a heavy duty, almost like a textured kind of a finish. It's probably like a powder coated paint or something. So anyways, I think I've said pretty much all there is to say about it. I'm going to plug it in now. And we will start off on low. Oh dear. Okay. Can I just push that back onto the motor a little more? Of course now I probably won't be able to get it off, but maybe we can run it now. Motor is noisy. Oh good grief, that's so wobbly, it's ridiculous. Look at that stinking thing. It's so not made correctly, it's comical. Oh dear. Well, that's a little disappointing. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen a stinking blade that out of balance in a long time. So it's moving a nice gentle breeze, and it's fairly quiet, which I like, compared to the, I don't want to get too in depth in a comparison because I want to do a dedicated comparison video, but in relation to the Lasco 3733, this seems to be quieter on the slow speed. And despite the ridiculous wobbling of the blade, it's actually not shaking. Huh. Well, let's go up to 2, or medium, so it's called. The motor has quite a startup sound to it. Still fairly quiet. It's moving the air, but it's not a very strong breeze. It's very gentle, which in some applications is fine. It's starting to shake a little bit now. Yeah, that's shaking pretty good actually. I don't know if this is showing up on camera. Oh, there we go. That's showing up real good now. It's ridiculous. Look at how wobbly that blade is. Well, let's go up to high speed. Now it's really shaking. That is starting to move a stronger breeze. I'm not impressed by the amount of air it's moving, but it's acceptable. The shaking aspect is kind of ridiculous. It's not even falling over, and it's on the carpet, so it's the breeze really isn't that strong. But it's quiet, I'll give it that much. And it's moving air, it's just not really strong like some other box fans are. Okay, we'll record the startup sound now, which I'm relatively surprised it has one, because normally these cheesy little motors don't have one. This will be high. Now medium. And low. Well, there it is. It's undoubtedly poorly made. If nothing else, just it's a dead giveaway with the way this blade is so not. I don't even know how to describe it. It's not even close to what it should be. But anyways, we'll clean it up and open the motor up and see what it looks like, and whatever. Maybe we'll use it somewhere.